Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And a foul ball. And a pitch. Going to count 1 and 2.
It's a good take.
First and second, 2 down. Next one misses. It's 2 and 2. And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. In the air, left field, down the line. Santos pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Big time power. The pitch. And there's a ball. Soroka, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish calling the balls and strikes.
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever.
Fergalicious.
Sends it to first, and Guerrero is set down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Eloy Jimenez now. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And that quickly, 2 away.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Claudio.
So up now for Kansas City, Claudio Santos.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And takes low for ball 1. Good eye right there.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 3. Zach Veen waiting for a turn at the plate. That's in there, and it's 3-1. And it's strike 2.
Count full.
Righty to the plate. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and get down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
2 outs, runner at first. And to the plate for Kansas City, Zach Veen. On the ground, right side. To first, out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Royals nothing. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. And now, Tyler Stevenson. The line to kick the pitch. There's a strike.
Well, these Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Gathers and throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Now the left fielder,
Rob Boyd next up for the Blue Jays.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Here's a high chopper. Tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Patrick Zildazik next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That one missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. And another ball.
That's a ball.
The 2-1. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Now all even up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Blue Jays go down in order, but they still lead it 1-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd, digging in, Francisco Alvarez. And a pitch. And a strike. That one drifts inside.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Righty delivers. And that skips in the dirt. Good eye right there.
Full count.
Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. And next up for the Royals, Jordan Walker. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Here comes a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
That misses the zone.
Inside.
Ball 1. The wind and the pitch. Ground ball right side. Zildazik takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Julio Rodriguez steps in for the Royals. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That's in there, going 1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 3. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back on to the 4th. And now for the Jays, Pete Crow Armstrong. The wind of the pitch.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And the righty deals. Foul ball there. 0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. And ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Line drive, caught.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Orelvis Martinez.
So digging in, Orelvis Martinez. Martinez goes 6'1", 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And now it's even up.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Not even close there. 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. Fires over to Guerrero, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in Kansas City, Bo Bichette up to the dish. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Swing and a bouncer, and he picks it up in foul territory.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Fires over to first. Just got him on that one.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Sean Crabb. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
The 1-0. And misses inside. And that one is inside. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 0 for 1 so far. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Soroka throw over. Crabb dives back in safely. Vladdy, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Crabb leads off first with one away. There goes the runner. They pitch out. Throw to second. Save! Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. Yeah, there's the strike. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, that had RBI knock written all over it. Put a great swing on it, but a nice job on the infield to react and bring it down.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. First time up, he grounded to third. That one's in there, 0-1.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Barefoot makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across, no base hits, no errors, and one man left. We played 4. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Royals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Matthew Barefoot.
Number 21, Matthew Barefoot.
The pitch. That's a little bit low. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Andrew Painter looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Pena getting loose as well. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. And gone! He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Frank Roth next up for the Blue Jays.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
And that's through there for a strike.
Always exciting to see a
0-1.
leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering misses, and that's ball one.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That one the other way, and that's a base hit.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So up next for Toronto, Warming Bernabel. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. And here it comes.
Yeah.
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Nobody out, runner at first. Next pitch misses way outside. And the right-hander deals. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And now it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Runner at first with no outs here. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Tyler Stevenson next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. First offering misses the mark.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That catches the zone for a strike, and the count even at 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The throw in. The run comes in from second, and they're up by 3.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Dylan Lesko departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Andrew Painter.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Rob Boyd. Ball 1, no strikes. No outs, runners at first and second. That one pushed foul. Painter, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2. and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, mowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Now it's going to be Patrick Zildazik. Swings through that one. 0-1. Runners at first and second with one gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Full there by the changeup. And in a hole right here. It's got to try to shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Way outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a ball evens the count. 2-2 on the way.
Ball. Full count.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bernabel on second. Stevenson at first. 2 out of the inning. On the ground right side. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So 2 runs in the inning, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Royals nothing. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Claudio Santos. Soroka back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Up the middle. What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Now here is Zach Veen. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
The wind of the pitch. Smoke to right, but he's got it.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And now Francisco Alvarez struck out looking at his first at bat. And downstairs.
That missed. That's a ball.
Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Walker batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, look at the stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Royals leave one. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set for the top of the 6th. And now for the Jays, number 72. The right-hander back to work. Way high.
Well, these Blue Jays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And that's in for a strike.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
This one in the air right field. Veen gets under it. And it's caught for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Number 3.
Stepping in for Elvis Martinez. On the ground to the left. Walker over to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Barefoot in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And he can't make the play. One, 2 now. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Santos makes the catch. And that is that. Offense held in check there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Royals nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Julio Rodriguez. And the right-hander back to work. Just missed. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And a strike in there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
So up down for Kansas City, Bo Bichette. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. That clips the corner. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
That one hit to right, barefoot. As this one sized up, he's got it. 2 down.
Now the second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now Sean Kraft. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. In there, and it's 0-1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
0-1. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. Royals bats are quiet there. Still down 3-0. Back here in Kansas City. And now the DH, Frank Roth. And a pitch. In there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
The other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Warming Bernabel next up for the Blue Jays. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down.
Now catcher Tyler Stevenson.
So up next, Tyler Stevenson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Pitch out, but no action. Roth at first, 1 gone. Runner takes off, pitches low. Throw, save!
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Roth around third. Here's the throw to the plate. In there. He scores. And they lead by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Rob Boyd next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Right-handed reliever.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that misses off the outside edge.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Out.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you've got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Throws to first, and that will end the inning. So it's 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Royals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, and now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The pitch. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And it's even up.
1-1.
Guerrero started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. The count 2-1. Now one miss.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And a pitch. In the air, right field. Barefoot. Should have this one. And there's one down.
Up next to the Royals, the designated hitter,
Eloy Jimenez digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
The next pitch misses, and it's 3-0. Righty to the plate. And there's ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Claudio Santos steps in for the Royals. Making a move at first. Pinch running here. Alex Gomes.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
And he deals. And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Hit weakly on the ground. Zildazik flips it behind his back as the pitcher brings it in for the out, and the runner advances to second. It's the right fielder, Zach Veen. And the first offering is not close. Two outs and one in scoring position. In the air, right field. Barefoot makes the play, and it's out number 3. So one left for Kansas City. They trail it here 4-0. We go to the 8th, and now for the Jays, Patrick Zildazik. Painter back to work. Inside, just missed. Kicks and fires.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Next offering is fouled back. Two now. Stays alive.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Leading off
Pete Crow Armstrong next up for the Blue Jays. Ball 1 low. There's a strike. Zildazik gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The next offering misses. And the count 2-1. And the pitch.
That's the ball. 3-1.
And a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
3-2 now. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Number 72 next up for the Blue Jays. That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
The wide to kick the pitch. Now 1-1.
Down. Ball.
In for a strike. And the count 1-2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
On the ground. Crab. Over to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back. On to the bottom of the 8th. And to the plate for Kansas City, Francisco Alvarez. Here comes a pitch. Good eye right there. And that one off the outside edge. 2-0 the count. Here it comes.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Righty delivers. There's a strike. Out to short. Martinez over to first in time. One up, one down.
The third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Jordan Walker. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
That's a strike. And a 1-1. That's to third. 2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 34.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. That one's in there, 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Here's the 0-2. Hard hit, right side. Slings to first. Rodriguez out of the play. Royals set down in order. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrender. Welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the shortstop, Orelvis Martinez. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1. That's in there.
0-2.
Next pitch is inside. 1-2 to count.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. And that one missing low. Next one misses. 3-2 now. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take the base.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So digging in, Matthew Barefoot. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Next one is off the plate. And the count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
The 1-2. This one in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Martinez on at first. Nobody out. ground ball to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
The designated hitter.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Back to the top of the lineup, Frank Roth. Next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. First and second here, no outs. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. At the belt and fires. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And now warming Bernabel. And first offering is fouled off. Good eye in that spot.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. One out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Upstairs.
Count full.
Kicks and deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's the Toronto catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And the righty deals. In the air, left field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. The pitch.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So man aboard, Sean Kraft steps in for the Royals. A strikeout and a walk. That's a laser base hit. Bichette around third and headed home. The throw is wild and it gets away. They'll make it up to third, and I'm sure that'll be an error of the outfielder.
I was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Mike Soroka done for the night, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New pitcher now for the Jays, Giovanni Moran.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. steps in for the Royals. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
And here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Boyd drifts towards it. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly, and it's now a 2-run game.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Alex. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Royals, Austin Martin. In there for strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. Strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Hard hit left side. Martinez over to first in time. Now only one out remaining.
The left fielder, Claudio.
Now at the plate, Claudio Santos. In there, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Two-run game with two away here in the bottom of the ninth. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close two-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much.
For Chris Singleton.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In Game 1 of the AL Division Series, the Toronto Blue Jays pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-2. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. For Game 1 of the American League Division Series, the Boston Red Sox amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 10-2. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. In Game 2 of the NLDS, the Nationals got 12 hits in this one as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 8-6. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. For Game 2 of the NLDS, the Dodgers smacked 15 team hits as they dismantled the Giants 9-3. They've now tied the series at 1 going into Game 3. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Kansas City Royals. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for game 2, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in. And I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the mound today, Sean Santos. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Frank Roth. That one finds the corner, and it's 1-1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Next pitch is outside. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Struck him out looking. Warming Bernabel next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Santos, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, a forkball, and occasionally uses a cutter. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Bean makes a nice grab at a full sprint. So 2 down now, and here is Tyler Stevenson. And that's a little high. Late swing, fouled off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Back here in Kansas City. And towing the slab in this one, Grayson Rodriguez. How about a scouting report on him?
So dominant in his last start. Double-digit strikeouts. It's going to be interesting today to see if he's able to have command of his secondary pitches the way he did last time out.
We go to the bottom of the first. So up now for Kansas City, Sean Craft.
Third baseman, Sean Craft.
The wind of the pitch. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0. Slider misses outside. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Next offering misses. 3-1 now. There's a strike. Payoff pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Now, here is Claudio Santos. Looked like it was a little bit up. Nobody out. Runner at first. Check on the runner. Kraft gets back easily. And a pitch. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The pitch. Next offering misses down and away. Throw to first. Kraft back in standing. Runner at first with no outs here. That pitch gets the corner. 2-2 now. And now it's filled up. The pitch. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And makes the grab. And there's one away.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Martinez over to second, and that's 2. Second inning coming up here in Kansas City. No score. Back here at the ballpark, and here is Rob Boyd. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
There's a strike. Now 2-1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled on to first. And quickly one away in the second.
The first baseman,
Patrick Zildazik will hit next. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
There's a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
The 0-2. And now 1-2. No score here in the second. One down, base is empty. Swung on, Broken back grounder to third. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Pete Crow Armstrong next up for the Blue Jays. That's a little bit low. Hit hard on the ground to short. Bichette whips it to first. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. So they make short work of them there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Eloy Jimenez now.
The designated hitter.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And it's quickly 0-2. The designated hitter, Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
And that's a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Runner on the go. This looks like extra bases. Jimenez coming home. He will score, and it's 1-0. And he's in at third with an RBI triple.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
No outs, runner over at third. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that, but ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
3-0.
And the right-hander deals. To the right, and that chance handled. The throw to first, run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out. Zach Veen steps in for the Royals. Splits the plate. That's strike 1. And ball 1. Here's a 1-1. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting in, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jace Young.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Ball one, no strike.
And the 1-0. That one pushed to the left and foul. The 1-1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that's the inning. The 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Royals 2 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Now it's the second baseman, number 72.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And the pitch. And there's a foul ball. Next offering away upstairs. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to Guerrero. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now it's the shortstop, Elvis Martinez. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
2 strikes.
Next pitch way upstairs.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Hit in the air, right field. Veen hauls it in for the out. Out number 2.
Batting up, the right field.
Matthew Barefoot getting ready to hit. Barefoot, a right fielder with good range, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And they traded for him earlier this year. And there's the strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And a big swing and a miss. The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes. Third out, and that ends the frame. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Kansas City, set for the bottom of the third. And to the plate for Kansas City, Francisco Alvarez. The wind and the pitch. Here's a strike.
0-1.
Righty to the plate. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Sean Crabb. Ball 1, no strikes. Crabb in his 6th season, 22 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League.
Nope, that's ground.
The 1-1. And that's too high. Good eye right there. And he takes a strike. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
At the plate, Claudio Santos. He's 0 for 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Bichette, a former All-Star, a career batting average over 300, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Move over to first, trying to keep him close. The 1-0. Runner on the go. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Martinez whips it to first, and that will end the inning. Royals lead 1. They're up 2-0. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Frank Roth. Santos back to work. And foul ball.
Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Got him swinging. 1 down.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Bernabeu stands in now and watches strike 1. Out towards right center field. Veen in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. So up next for Toronto, Tyler Stevenson. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Rob Boyd now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty delivers. Fought off foul. Stevenson off of first with 2 away. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
And he chases that one. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Royals 2 and the Jays nothing. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Eloy Jimenez. And the pitch. Clips the outside corner. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one misses. And the count even 1-1. Just off the outside part of the plate. And now it's even up.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2-2 now. That one missed.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Man at first, Julio Rodriguez. The next to hit, 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. And he deals. Misses inside. And now 2-0. And that one is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
At the belt and fires. That one out to right, barefoot. On the move to his left. Brings it in. 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. In the air, out towards left center. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 away.
now batting, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Zach Veen. First offering misses the mark. In the air, right side. Barefoot has a beat on it. Makes the grab. And that is that. So one left for Kansas City as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. We go to the top of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Patrick Zildazik. The pitch. And that's a little high.
Well, these Blue Jays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
And next for Toronto, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Left-hand hitter waits. Right down to shoot, and the count is 0-2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Now back, second baseman.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Number 72 next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Santos keeping him close. Strike 1.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. And the righty deals.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one ripped left field. Santos going back some more, hits the fence. Throw cut off, now to the plate. It's offline, the run comes in, and it's a 1-run game.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Or Elvis Martinez digs in now. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1 for count.
Here comes a pitch. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. Steps on first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Matthew Barefoot will hit next.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Look out! And it hit him.
Well, the worst part on that one is he lost control against one of the fastest guys on the team. This might turn into a double.
And now here is Frank Roth, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Up the middle, can't field it cleanly. The tying run is in to score from third. We are tied at 2.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they can get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the third baseman, Warming Bernabel. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. They get 2 and draw even again. Last half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jace Young. The right-hander back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Royals need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Goes down looking.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. There's a strike. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
And there's the strike. The line to kick the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Barefoot coming on. Makes the grab after a long run. And there are 2 outs.
The third baseman,
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Sean Kraft. He's a guy who does it all. That misses. 1-0. Just missed. The wind to kick the 2-0. Line drive. And now maybe extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Claudio Santos. 1 for 2. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Man at second. And a count 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Got him. third out. One hit, one left. We're through 5. We are tied 2-2. Top of the 6th inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. And a pitch. Stevenson, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Kicks and fires. And it skips in the dirt. Ground ball left side. Kraft. Jump throw. And a quick out, number 1.
Now back, the left fielder, Rob Boyd.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Rob Boyd. First pitch, and he just misses.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Foul ball. The pitch. And another ball. And now 2-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And he walked him.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So up next for Toronto, Patrick Zildazik.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Righty delivers. That clips a corner. Next pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating...
Can't glove it cleanly. And, oh no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there. And now for the Jays, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Royals. Ryan Abreu preparing to come on if needed. Stephan warming up as well. And here it comes. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Second and third here. 1 away. Swing and a pop-up. Bichette on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
And now it's going to be number 72.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. And now the shortstop, Elvis Martinez. Pitch misses. Ball one.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
This one popped up. And it stays fair. 1 run's in. The second run scores. And they lead by 2. And he's got a double.
Just a huge at bat right there. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Sean Santos done for the afternoon. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Esteban Pena.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Matthew Barefoot next up for the Blue Jays. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Second and third, 2 down. Next offering is down low.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
That misses, and the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the right-hander deals.
Oh boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Frank Roth next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a ball popped up. Guerrero snags it on the run. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 4-2. This is the American League Division Series on the show.
Because the father never left him. He did it for the brethren. I kept it all smiles like Preston when they pressed in with their questions.
Well, we go bottom 6. So up now for Kansas City, Bo Bichette. Wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up, and there's 1 away.
Now the designated hitter.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. Jimenez, in his 10th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. In there for strike 1.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Next pitch inside, and that is ball 1. Next pitch is outside.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
The 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. The 2-2 now. That one drifts inside. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Makes the grab on the run. That's out number 2.
The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The pitch. A little bit low.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Up the middle. Sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Leading off, Warming Bernabel. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. And that one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Now that's
Tyler Stevenson now at the plate. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch is in the dirt. 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
On the ground. Fires over to Guerrero. And 2 away to start the 7th. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Rob Boyd. And that's in there for strike 1. Slice down the right side. Next pitch is downstairs.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
On a line, base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Runner at first with 2 away. And the batter now, Patrick Zildazik. Broken bat, and it's popped up. and puts the squeeze on that. And that ends the inning. So one hit is all they get midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Royals 2. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, set for the last half of the 7th. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Rodriguez back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And 1-2. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. R.J. Dabovich up and loosening in the pen. Velasquez getting cranked up as well. The pitch. And now the count is even. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Nope, he held back. And a pitch. In the air, left field. Boyd settles underneath it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
Zach Veen getting ready to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering is downstairs.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Here's a 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Next pitch misses, and now it's 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
That one ripped, and that's just foul. Knocks it down, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches in this game.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. R.J. Dabovich takes over on the mound.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Jace Young steps in for the Royals.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Clips the corner. That's strike 2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. So they go quietly there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Royals 2. Back here in Kansas City, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. The wind and the pitch. That's a strike. 0-1. There's a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Tries to check his swing. Now look to third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Number 72 next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. And a base hit up the middle. One down. Orelvis Martinez next up for the Blue Jays.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Righty to the plate.
Nope. Ball one.
Move to first. Back in there standing. And he deals. And that's down and away. And strike two. And it's filled up. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. So up next, Matthew Barefoot. And takes low for ball one. Just missed. The next offering misses. And now 3-0. And that's in for a strike. And he couldn't come up with it.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.